So next week is Thanksgiving, and Rachel wants to learn how to smoke a turkey.
Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like product reviews, and we do recipe videos. We talk about various keto topics, and every Monday, we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch, because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time it's Thanksgiving and I helped, you'll be alerted to it.
So this year, Rachel has decided she wants to learn how to smoke a turkey.
I am putting my cooking skills to the test. Thanksgiving is like the Super Bowl of food. You don't usually put like my level of cooking on the line, but I have faith.
Here's the thing. I've talked about before, if you have an electric smoker or if you have a pellet grill smoker, it is pretty much set it and forget it.
We're going to test that.
If you know how to watch a YouTube video,
I do.
Or you know how to follow instructions on a recipe card that you found through the Googles,
maybe
you can smoke a piece of meat, because it's literally prepare it, which is generally very easy, especially when it comes to barbecue. Set the temperature, put it in, and as the old Ron Popeil commercial said, set it and forget it.
Okay.
That's all you have to do.
All right, we're going to see if this is going to work.
So, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to making a turkey, honestly, I think smoking a turkey is one of the easiest ways to go.
Okay.
I mean, you can deep fry it, but you're dealing with hot oil, and we don't deep fry turkeys anymore, even though we used to, because peanut oil.
Right.
Or you could cook it in an oven, which it's still not difficult, but I think smoking it is easier.
I think smoking it is easier than the oven.
Yes, because it's going to control everything. You're going to put a thermostat on it. You're going to follow along. So we're going to smoke a turkey. This is a smaller turkey. I believe this was about a 14 or 15 pound turkey. I don't remember. I threw everything out. And what we're going to do is we're going to brine it. And there is a big debate to brine or not to debrine.
That is the question.
So when it comes to smoking, I've done both. I notice very little difference between brining and not brining, because when you're smoking, you're doing this at a lower temperature.
Okay.
And the moisture gets locked in there. One of the reasons you want to brine is because you're going to lock the moisture and you're going to get some salt in there. You're going to really keep the turkey from drying out.
All right.
So I'm going to teach you how to brine it, but you don't necessarily have to. I've done 30, 40 turkeys without ever brining them, and they've always been super juicy and delicious.
All right.
Okay, so here we go. To brine the turkey, obviously, we need a turkey.
First step.
Then we need a pot. Okay? Or you can actually buy something called the brining bag. Okay?
It's specific.
It'll allow it to fit in your refrigerator, because you're going to have to put this in a refrigerator. Now, this pot will fit in my refrigerator, so I'm good with that. What you want to do is put your turkey into the pot.
Legs up?
Doesn't matter. I would put breast down so that we get the breast meat into the brine the most. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
Then what you need is some salt. You want to use kosher salt.
All right.
Don't use regular salt, because it'll be too salty. If you don't have kosher salt, you're going to use just regular salt, but less of it. So we're going to use 1 cup of Redmond kosher salt.
Wow.
Okay. If you don't have the kosher, use 3/4 of a cup of the fine salt.
Okay.
Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to take that, and I've already pre-done this, but you're going to put it in a quart of water on the stove, heat up that water so that the salt comes into the water.
Oh, all right. So you're making salt water.
You're basically making salt water. Now, I wanted to show you, people ask us, why Redmond? Because Redmond's from the United States, got lots of minerals in it, And a lot of the pink Himalayan salt, the mineral salt that we buy in the store, especially when you're buying it in places like
Ross Dress for Less.
Oh, I wasn't going to say the name.
TJ Maxx.
Yeah, all of those places. A lot of times they're not real. It's salt that's been colored pink to make you think that you're buying pink Himalayan salt.
That makes me
Pink Himalayan
sad.
salt, if you're getting the real stuff, is pretty good salt. But again, why do you want salt from another country
Right.
when we've got an underground mine that hasn't been touched
Yeah.
right here in the United States?
Perfect for us.
So when you put your salt in water, now I've stirred this up, okay? But when you put your mineral salt in water and dissolve the salt, there should be minerals that absolutely do not dissolve, like that.
Wow. Oh yeah. It looks
Okay.
like there's
Now,
clay.
It's dirty here on top because I poured it from the pot into the jar. But you see all that on the bottom? Those are
Yes.
minerals.
You know what that reminds me of when you're looking for apple cider vinegar with the mother.
Yes.
Okay. So
if
kind
there's
of
no stuff on the bottom, it's not very
there's
good.
nothing good about it.
So if
all right.
you take your pink salt and you dissolve it in water and you've got no minerals in the bottom,
Something's wrong.
something's wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to simply pour this salt water,
Down its cavity or in the whole
just
thing?
you want to pour it all over it.
And there's all the minerals.
And if you don't get all the minerals, I'm not really worried about it.
Look at that, though. That's
'Cause,
crazy.
Again, they're just minerals. They will never dissolve. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pour 3 or 4 more quarts of water into this pot.
Good.
What you want to do is get most of this turkey covered. So again, I say 3 or 4. With the first one, that's 4 quarts. After that, you're done. You can just cover this up and let it sit in your refrigerator 12 to 24 hours. The longer, the better.
So I'm done cooking for this
Well,
evening?
we're going to actually go a step further. This actually is a marinating pot.
Okay.
It goes along with my Vac 100. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just vacuum seal this.
All right.
That'll really get all of the extra air out of there and draw some of that water and that brine up into the turkey.
Nice.
Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to have to come over here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and lift up the lid. You're going to press the power button. And then you're going to press that pump button. That's going to activate that over there. Now you're going to put that piece right over the top. And at this point, you're now vacuum sealing.
Wow.
And what we're going to do is you're going to see over here, that's going to actually start to bubble up a little bit
see
because
that.
we're seeing the air come out. This gauge right here, you want to go until it says 0.085.
085.
Now, did it get everything out?
It's not, oh, at 89?
Okay, so we're going to press it one more time. Once that starts bubbling, we've got all the air out.
Okay. Look at that. You even see like
So you
movement
can
in
see
the
how
skin.
all the skin is starting to suck up. Now what we want to do is go ahead and close the handle on this knob.
Okay. Which is
Either
turn it.
way, just turn it. Now we're going to turn the pump off. And now we are vacuum sealed. So if you try to take this lid off, you're not going to be able to get that lid off. Try to lift the lid
Wow.
off the top.
Yeah, no.
So now you have this vacuum sealed. So that's going to draw some of that brine up inside of the turkey.
How cool.
So now we have our turkey. Everything is soaking in the brine. We're going to stick this in the refrigerator. And then tomorrow, we'll go ahead and smoke it.
Sleep tight.
Okay. Turkey has been brining overnight. Are you ready for step 2?
I am so ready for step 2. Step 1 was super easy.
Okay. So the first thing we need to do is get our grill going. So that's the first thing you need to do. So what you want to do is we're going to open up the RecTech app.
Okay.
Then you're going to press the on button.
All right.
And then we're going to set the temperature to 225 degrees.
225.
Press the power button. Now press it again, I'm sorry. And now your grill is preheating.
Nice.
So if you have the RecTech that is, connected to Wi-Fi, your grill is going. So you
Right.
could be on your way home
And start it.
and get your grill going. Not that Rachel lets me run the grill when I'm not home,
Not
but
often. Rare occasion.
rare occasions. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and start working on the turkey. So again, this was vacuum sealed.
That lid ain't coming off.
We're going to go ahead and let the air out of this.
Oh, just sounds like a pressure cooker.
Okay, except for it's not hot.
Not steam.
Okay.
All right.
We'll take that off. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the turkey out without making
a huge mess.
Giant mess.
We're going to try our best on that. A lot of juice.
Okay, turkey is all ready to go. This one actually has the legs tucked in, so we don't have to tie it up. Now what we're going to do, this is another optional step. If you brine it, you don't have to do this. But I like to add extra flavor.
Oh,
and
yeah.
also, we want a nice crispy skin. So I've just got some melted butter here. And what you're going to do is just kind of coat the skin a little bit.
Nice. I'm all about the extra butter.
I don't generally do the bottom because you're not going to eat the skin off of the bottom anyway. And as soon as we go to put everything on, it's just going to fall off. So I just get a whole bunch of butter on here. Again, it's melted butter, but as soon as you start putting this on here, because this turkey is cold, it's going to start to solidify. So you kind of have to act quickly. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of the Redmond organic lemon pepper. So you can go ahead and coat the whole thing. And I'll keep putting a little bit more butter on for you. And then I also like to add a little bit of the organic seasoned salt just to give it another flavor on top of it.
Seasoning is everything for me when it comes to turkey.
Especially the skin.
Because, yeah, I'm going to eat that skin. That's my favorite part of the turkey.
Okay, next thing we need to do is put in the meat probes. Now, if you have a grill like the Rectech, you might have like probes that are connected to Wi-Fi, at which point you could use those.
Yeah.
I prefer to use the Meter Block because I like the app that it comes with. We're not sponsored by them or anything, but I really, really enjoy these things. You can get them on Amazon. I think they're even on sale for Black Friday and stuff right now. I'll leave a link for you down below. But these are really cool because of everything they give you, all the information. They'll track your cook so you have it for the future.
Wait a minute. When you say we're having it for the future, do we know how long this will take to cook?
Okay, barbecue.
I have to ask.
We cook to
temperature, not time.
Temperature, not time. But if you are curious, we're going at 225 degrees.
Okay.
For a turkey, it's a little bit easier because you generally don't hit a stall like you do with beef. So we're looking at roughly 30 minutes per pound.
Oh, okay, that's good. All right, I like that. That's a ballpark.
So we were about 13 pounds here. So we're looking at probably
6-7 hours.
About 6 hours.
Okay.
But it could be 5 hours. It could be 7 hours.
Right.
Again, we're going to temperature, not time. So we're going to use 2 meters. We're going to go ahead and put 1 into the breast.
Okay.
Let me do it on this side so people can see it.
Doesn't matter which one you pick.
Doesn't matter. And then we're going to go 1 into the thigh meat. And that is just because obviously it's completely different and you want to make sure that we're hitting the correct temperature on both. Also, when you're putting in your probe, make sure you don't hit the bone.
Oh, okay, because that's going to give you a wrong reading.
That'll give you an off temperature. We'll also do a probe test when we get closer. Once this is indicating we're a little bit closer, we'll do a probe test. Last thing, go ahead and put it in the smoker. You look all happy that you're smoking a turkey.
Well, I'm kind of excited that, like, I'm responsible for this.
Next time, maybe we'll teach you how to do it on the Kamado Joe.
Oof.
Now, before we go ahead and do that, what we're going to do is you might want to collect the drippings to make a gravy.
Yeah.
So you don't want to cook this in a pan.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put a pan below the grate. So I will do it so you don't burn your hand. If you want to grab me my gloves over there.
Yes.
Those are like heat resistant gloves. So I've got this smokeware pan, and what we're going to do is just place it underneath the grate. And then after that, we go ahead and put the turkey on. So just, go ahead and lift the turkey up, put it right over the grate. And then what we'll do is we'll add a little bit of water into that pan to just help. And you may have to come back and add a little bit more later.
I can do that.
Okay, according to the meter, the turkey is done. Boy, the rain came on fast.
Really fast.
Okay, first thing you want to do is go ahead and turn off the smoker. Nope, that's the light. It's the button right over there. There you go.
says fan.
It should say fan because it's going to use the fan to vent out. Okay, ready? Here we go.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh, wow.
That looks delicious.
At that color on that turkey. That is gorgeous.
Okay, go ahead and just pull it out and put it on your carving board.
Okay.
Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to grab that tray. So just kind of drag that off to the side.
Look at this golden juice.
And you can just go ahead and put that up here on top of the smoker box.
Wow.
There's all your drippings.
So nice.
Okay, go ahead and close up the smoker and we'll bring that inside.
Okay, so I'm ready to cut into this thing and get me some of that turkey skin.
No.
What do you mean no?
What's the number one rule of barbecuing when it comes to meat?
Rachel has to get upset because we have to rest it.
We have to let it rest. So you want it nice and juicy, right?
I do.
Here's the thing about cooking turkey. Most people don't like turkey because the breast is always dry, because most people overcook it.
And is it because they're going by some sort of like schedule that
Yes.
they've been told?
Yes. It's, again, comes down to the rule. You have to cook to temperature, not time. Don't cook to time, cook to temperature. Also, ignore the whole thing of you need to cook your breast meat to 165 degrees. That's going to give you extremely dry breast meat. You want to pull it out when it gets to be about 157 to 158 degrees because this is going to keep cooking for a little while.
Okay.
So you want nice, juicy breast meat. Breast meat should not need gravy. It should not need cranberry sauce. It should not need any condiment. It should be super juicy. The way you get that is don't overcook it and let it rest. So we're going to go ahead and just take a piece of foil. We're going to kind of tent this to keep some of the heat in there. And we're going to come back in about 15 minutes.
The waiting is over, Joe.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Let's see how good you did with the turkey.
I think it looks amazing.
Came out pretty.
Yeah.
I think you did a good job.
Thank you. Now, I am not team dark meat. I am usually team white meat. Joe is team dark meat. My mom is team dark meat.
I like white meat mostly.
Are you team dark meat or team light meat?
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
But I'm all team skin.
First of all, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on the camera. Look at the smoke ring.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
So you can see that line of pink?
Mm-hmm.
That's a smoke ring. So before we even carve into the breast, we are going to
try some of this dark meat.
Try some dark meat.
Now this should be super juicy, right? That's
Yes.
why everybody always likes the dark meat.
Okay.
Oh, wait, dink it. Dink. Mmm. Okay, even I will eat that dark meat. That's really good.
That came out amazing.
Let's try the skin.
You're skipping me.
Mmm. How dink you? Oh, okay, you're good. Mmm.
Mmm. The red bean seasoning on the outside.
Don't turn your back on Rachel if you have any like skin. Chicken skin, turkey skin.
And that's the thing about like these
Don't turn your
wings.
back on me.
Nobody ever wants the wings. I want the wings just for the skin.
Because there's lots of skin on it. Carving a turkey is sort of an art form.
Which I'm not super great at.
Yeah.
I put a slice across the bottom so it stops.
Nice.
And we're going to start right here.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
This
Look at that.
is how you know if you've done it properly and to the right temperature. So we're going to come down here.
Look at how juicy.
Look at the juice.
Oh my gosh. That's like what...
I don't think we're going to be able to get that on camera.
That's what you see when you see those like...
You can see the juice.
When you see people fry a turkey, usually.
Look at that. Look at the juice.
All the juices.
Look at how juicy that is.
That is crazy. Oh, I don't even like turkey. This is like...
You don't like turkey because whenever you get it, it's not cooked
just
properly.
right.
I mean, you should have these juices in here.
Dink. Mmm. Oh my gosh. Hello. Mmm. Oh, wow. That's crazy good.
Wow, wait, okay. Okay. Grab
Wow.
a new piece of turkey.
Okay.
Here.
Oh,
No skin.
right.
Take a taste.
Hmm.
What do you taste?
That brine went all the way through.
It went all the way through. So, in the past, like when we used to deep fry turkeys, we would inject them.
Yeah.
But you would get pockets.
It tastes seasoned. It tastes salted.
All the way through. That's the vacuum sealing. I don't think I will ever make a turkey without putting it in that JVR pot and sucking all the air out.
It was an extra step, but worth it.
We only brined it for like 10 hours. Like,
that's crazy.
But holding it under pressure, that really came, like, I just want to, like, eat this whole thing right now. We're going to be turkeyed out by the end of the week.
It used to be that I had to salt everything. I mean, I salt bacon.
That. Look at how juicy and moist that is. Mm-hmm. But I wish you can taste
the salt all the way through.
The seasoning. And it was just Redmond real salt. It is all the way through the meat.
That's crazy. It's like a pazoots.
Who's making the turkey for Thanksgiving? I think I'm making the brisket. Who's making the turkey?
Mommy.
I feel like you need to tell your mom to give me the turkey and let me brine it.
Brine it first.
In that JVR first. Because
she'll be willing.
That is amazing.
Makes a really big difference.
Wow. Well, do you feel accomplished?
I do.
Cook the turkey on your own. You've never cooked a turkey.
I've never cooked a turkey on my own. I do feel very accomplished. I do think that this is something that is doable for me to do. And this is a fantastic protein source that through this entire holiday season is just going to get cheaper and cheaper, right? I mean, you can get really great deals on turkeys all the way.
The day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you'll
crazy.
be able to get them for like 49 cents a pound. Make room in your freezer. Buy 2 or 3 of them. In the past, we'd go buy like 10 of them. And our boys would sit down and eat an 18-pound turkey in a day.
Yeah, they would eat a turkey. Now, I know you have started carving this. Do you have some plans for the bones?
That's for the next video.
Oh, okay.
So, no, before we finish it up, smoking versus oven. I mean, you've never cooked one at home, but again, see how easy it was. It literally is set it and forget it. If you have a pellet smoker or an electric smoker. Electric smokers are just as easy because you can set the temperature. Getting into the Kamado or an offset smoker where you have to control the heat, a little bit more advanced.
Right.
But that's why people ask me, like, where do I start? Either an electric or a pellet smoker.
I just have to say that my grandfather was always the person that had to cook the turkey in our family, like when I was growing up. And he always cooked it in an oven, and he had to babysit that thing like it was a grandkid for real. Yeah. Right? So we, as much as I want to say, like, I cooked a turkey, it wasn't that hard.
Right.
I mean, I did not have to be like up on top of it the entire time, worried, that I was going to miss something. And also, I didn't have to heat up the kitchen with it.
Yeah. Now, if you are going to cook it in an oven, just 2 quick pointers. Do not cook it in a covered pot. Please do not cover whatever pot you're cooking in your oven. And please don't put it in a bag. First of all, you don't want to cook in a plastic bag. That's just not good. Don't cook in a plastic bag. But you will get a much better result of a turkey if you don't cook it in a turkey bag. You
Isn't
just
that funny?
will. Absolutely.
So good.
We're going to carve this up. We're going to have some of this for dinner. And then we're going to show you in the next video what we're going to do with everything. So there literally will be 0 waste of this turkey. 0 going into the garbage. No waste at all. If you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos. We have linked right over here. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent videos I'm going to put right over there.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time I cook something, you'll be alerted to it.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.